What's good, guys? Vinny here, bringing you another SBC. As I mentioned yesterday in the video, my channel is basically going to be SBCs galore right now until I come up with some gameplay stuff, what I can bring to the channel, or some rewards or something a little bit different. I'm going to be working on the game tips and whatnot to come to the channel, but obviously that requires a little bit more editing and obviously making the video a little bit more clear and easy to understand when it actually comes to trying to understand the tips I'm giving you. Obviously draft is something also I'm interested in, and also player highlights, which some of the guy mentioned yesterday, so watch out for a couple of them things. I'm definitely gonna give my opinion a little bit better on the players when I'm doing these SBCs, so you sort of get just my first impression, and then actually when I've actually played with them, my impression. So what we've got today is the Sergio Ramos, the birthday card. And actually, obviously, the card's in a striker, which is a bit of a pain, obviously, because then you can't get on full chem at centre back. But you can play him as a CDM and he gets 7 chem as long as you get a strong link to him. And his card, I don't think I can actually look at the card. Oh, I can look at the card. He's 6 foot. We know what Sergio Ramos is about on FIFA, especially on this FIFA. He's very good. He's very aggressive, which is key, I think, with a lot of defenders. You know, like when you have them 50-50 encounters, you want the aggression to be high because you seem to come out with the ball a lot better. And obviously, this is the key thing with this Ramos card, that pace. 86 pace on his base card without any chem styles is very, very solid. But anyway, I'll get into a little bit more details once we've actually collected him and what my full opinion is. Obviously, we go into this SVC. This SVC is a rare consumable pack. All you have to do is just give in a full rare team. The rewards obviously aren't the greatest, but very easy to do. You just chuck that in. Everyone rare. You know the job. Simple, simple, simple stuff. Rare consumables. Hopefully, we get some fucking fitness cards in it rather than contracts and whatnot. But the next one is this one, which I actually need to fill in the players. Hopefully, I've actually got everyone right. But yeah, this SVC is fairly easy to do. Obviously, you don't have to you probably got the gold players already in your club for the first SVC, what I just showed. But apart from that, this SVC, I would say probably about 180 to 200k, which is very good for the card you actually get. I think for 200k, he's definitely one of the best centre-back cards you can use, even on 7 chem. So don't be like, oh, he's on 7 chem, I can't use him. I've used Elemental on 8 chem in pro qualifiers a lot, and I actually qualified with Elemental 8 chem. 7-8 chem isn't really much of an issue, really, unless you want it to be like mentally. I think that's where the main fight it comes with when you're playing the weak chem players, is actually the mental fight of like, oh, he's on 7 chem, he's going to miss a chance, or 7 chem, he would have won that tackle, or something like that. This SVC, I'll probably say is the most expensive, as you've got to buy a few like high rated players which got a bit of value. I think the Sterling and Fernandinho plus that Moreno is quite a bit of a chunk of the actual funds. But what packs do we actually get? This is the Sergio Ramos, as mentioned, that's what we get. Let's get into the talk about this Sergio Ramos and why I think he's so good and how you can use him. Obviously, he's in striker, so it's quite hard to link. I think actually, if you use 4-5-1 and you've got icons, I assume a lot of people probably got icons now. You could put him as the striker and then move him into centre back and swap somebody who's got like a like from the Foot birthdays, who's got like a defensive card and play more higher up the pitch. You could even use him CDM. I think you would need to up his passing though, but apart from that, he would be an unreal CDM. If you want him like a, you know, like how people use Vieira as just the guy who wins the balls and then pass it off left, right and centre, Sergio Ramos would be a very, very good version of that. Probably even, I wouldn't say he's better because he doesn't really have the pass. Actually, he could be, you know. But it's Vieira, actually. Vieira's just broken in general. But Sergio Ramos, the ways you can link him, really, what I think off the top of my head, obviously you got the Halloween Busquets, by the way. If you haven't used that and you're looking for a CDM, that Halloween Busquets, obviously people are like, oh, it's Halloween, like it's Busquets. Like, that 99 pace actually is, like, I wouldn't say it's 99 because it's just false. Like, he's not like Mbappe pace. He's like 90 pace, I would say, like 85 to 90. He's around that, and that's very, very solid for a CDM. Put him into Ramos, and then use like a De Gea or Van der Sar in goal, or whatever you want to use. But yeah, very solid card. Maybe a few of you do him, some of you don't, but 200k for that card is very, very solid, especially as you can play him in a few positions. You can even play him at like right back, left back because of the pace. He's actually very, like, he's fast enough to play in them positions. playing centre back, CDM. He'll do a job in all of them as we get the rare consumable pack. And obviously, what I said, I wanted just fitness, so getting 4 of them is actually quite solid, as we will probably be playing weekly. Maybe we'll see. But anyway, mega pack and a rare mega pack is the 2 packs what are probably worth looking at if you're just doing it for the pack version. Yesterday our luck was pretty good. We got like 2 walkouts, and they weren't special cards, but they was like, I think it was Ozil and Matic both went for 20k each, which wasn't the greatest. Not the best first pack though, 35k. Especially as like the pack weight right now is super high, maybe 3k coins, which is also nice. That striker to centre forward is really cheap, isn't it? It's just like centre forward to Cam or Cam to centre forward, which actually got some value, right? Yeah, okay. But I say this is the main pack. Next one, rare mega pack. Obviously, it's a 55k pack, but we're probably not doing this SBC for the rare mega pack and the packs and whatnot. We're doing it for the Sergio Ramos, and I do think for value he's very good. As I mentioned, don't worry about the 7k. Like, he will still be able to do a job. As long as you can get him on that 7k, he'll do a job. If you can get on higher, that's even better. So we do get a walkout from this. It's a man of the match. Like yesterday, we did get one. German striker. Who's this? I thought it was like one. I don't even, like, every time these man of the match cards come, right, I don't even know who's man of the match. Oh, bloody hell, we get 3 man of the matches. That was actually that was so white. Oh, bloody hell. We get 3 man of the matches though. That's pretty good lit, I guess. I'm going to discard them all, to be honest with you, because they're all 15k. We get a load of squad fitnesses, another 4. Oh, we get a gold pack. Woo. The pack opening isn't finished yet. Maybe it even gets better. 50k quick sell value. That's actually crazy, you know. So actually, if you get that type of luck, obviously you're making a lot of your money back. I think we was on like 1.2 when we first did this, so we've made 60k back, which isn't bad at all. As we go into the gold pack, obviously it isn't going to probably be anything decent. It's just worth opening on thing just in case, and it's nothing too special. But yeah, as I mentioned in yesterday's video, let me know if you have any ideas of videos you want to see on my channel, which I can bring to you guys. I obviously said FIFA 20, I have a load of ideas. But for now, I'm just trying to find filler stuff. I'm going to try and bring out some better quality videos at the moment. To be honest with you guys, the quality of videos isn't going to be at a very high standard. But come FIFA 20, I'm doing a lot more on the production side, making it just look visually better for you guys. As we just absolutely had a howler trying to say that. But yeah, don't forget to either like, comment, subscribe, and that'll be it for the Sergio Ramos SBC. I'll see you guys tomorrow with the next SBC. Peace.